Yo, what's good with it, man? Know what I mean? Tiz the Gator, my boy Stone Diggy. This Sunday Spillage, man. Know what I'm saying? We got a lot that's going on. What's good with you, Diggy?
So good. I'm chilling, man. You already know what it is, man. We doing our thing on the spillage. You know what I'm saying? True Spill TV. Stone digging his the gator, making it happen. You already.
You already know, man. What's going on? It's a lot. It's a lot of drama in these YouTube streets back east, nigga. Like, what's good?
Yeah, nah, there's a lot going on, my dude.
Yeah,
Like, you know, well, I mean, I guess you want to start off with the what I mean, something close and dear to your heart. Niggas dropping their flags for peace. You know what I mean? Trying to bring the community and the gangs together. We got you know, Hocus 4/5, 1/4/5, right? You know what I mean? He put out a
yeah,
challenge, drop your flag. You know what I mean? I guess he was a career gangbanger. Excuse me. I guess he was a career gangbanger, and he chose to put the challenge out there, saying that gangbanging ain't really did nothing but take his friends away, kill people, and help him destroy his community. And he felt like he had the age now where he put in enough work and seen enough, enough evil shit where he felt like, yo, it's time to end that shit. So he's challenging niggas to put their flags down. And of course, Tiz man, Jim Jones weighed in
fuck
on
out of here, nigga.
it.
The dickhead of the year.
Dickhead of the year,
Yeah,
Jomo, Dipset, Jim Jones decides to speak on it. He was interviewing Fat Joe on his podcast, and basically he said he could have did all that without having to put his flag down, which probably Jim Jones just don't understand. The symbolism of it is like, nigga, putting the flag down is the symbol of trying to teach these younger people that the
right,
gangs ain't gonna lead to nothing but death and jail.
right.
So everybody clown Jim Jones, one for how you hating on a nigga trying to teach the youth peace, and then second of all, you ain't never even been to jail. You know what I mean? I heard the nigga say. the
Get on
nigga
this
said,
nigga, man. Look,
Jim Jones, he had squeezed Jim Jones' face. He ain't never seen that nigga in the yard fighting and putting in that work. You know what I mean?
right,
It's true. Jim Jones ain't never been to prison, so you know, for you to go against a nigga that put in that blood, sweat, and tears.
right,
You know
right,
what I'm saying? You gotta,
right.
you know what I mean? Check yourself.
They get. I mean, then the crazy part to get me, son, is like niggas representing this Crip and Blood thing. You know what I'm saying? That like I commend a nigga Hocus 4/5. Know what I'm saying, for the drop your flag challenge. Know what I'm saying, especially when it comes, because I just did a video on it about I dropped the videos today on it, my reaction to it, and I believe niggas should drop their flags like for the nameless niggas. You know what I'm saying? For the niggas that get in it for protection. You know what I'm saying? And ain't never put no work in and none of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm pretty sure because I know niggas that's been blooded crip 10, 15, 20 years, maybe 30, and niggas is nameless. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just out here like, yeah, I'm blood, I'm crip. Nigga, you ain't never did nothing. Just like China Brim said. Just like the OG Mandu said. Nigga, you ain't never been on a prison yard. You wasn't even active in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So all that drop your flag thing, yes, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said, when niggas been in it for so long, when niggas got they name set in stone and put the pain in the street, nigga, there do comes a point in your life when you be like, yo, it's time to get this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like I done did it. You know what I'm saying? Like I always said that if you were solidified in your 20s, there's no need for you to prove that you're a gangster in your 30s and 40s. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Nah, I
just how I
definitely,
feel.
I definitely agree with you on that. What I would say is though, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of this shit, man, like you said, man, a lot of this shit is just like niggas wanting to be down. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's evident by you can tell by how many niggas that be flipping and turning on each other as
Hmm.
when shit get deep. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
So it ain't too much you can do about it, man. Niggas want to live their lives the way they want to live their lives. Me, fortunately enough for me, I feel like I was fortunate enough that I grew up in the era just before that shit hit. So,
right,
I didn't have to make them tough decisions. I guess other niggas had to do after me. You running with us, nigga, we the Bloods. You running with us, we the Crips. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right, yeah,
So
yeah,
I feel like a lot of niggas had to do that. You know what I mean? And
right,
you know, it's crazy. And I seen your shit too. I seen your video too, and how you try to break it down, how you know how the gangs was created and what they were created for, and they was,
yeah,
were really just community activists protecting their neighborhoods from
right,
cops and shit like that. You know what I mean?
right,
And then the Bloods basically had to form to protect their neighborhoods from Crips that was just wilding on them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yep,
So
yep.
yeah, I dig all that, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know
I
what I'm
just
saying?
think Jim Jones, a nigga like Jim Jones, just don't understand it. You know what I mean? He just think everything has to be um, answered in a street way. But sometimes you got to just answer the shit like an adult, like a human being, man. You can't be thinking with your flag. That's what I would probably say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because you
that's
talk
how I feel.
right, you
That's
talking
how
like
I
a
feel.
gangbanger, and you know what I mean. And you ain't even put in that much work ever.
That
You
nigga
know
ain't
what I'm
put
saying?
that nigga ain't put no work in, man. Nigga, look, man. Like that's why, son. This is why I said this world is in love with simplicity, and fake is the new real, son. Because nigga ain't nowhere in hell I'm gonna praise a nigga or give this nigga recognition of being a gangbanger when you got chased around your own fucking park in your hood, nigga, and then Gangster Lou had you running around the city, nigga. Nigga, fucking Rod Diggs was chasing you down. Nigga, True Life was chasing you down. Nigga, you have a whole track record of being a running ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we don't know not one nigga that you beat the fuck up.
There's something called that nigga the Running Man.
The running man. I'm telling you, nigga, you always running, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, always running, nigga. Nigga, OG. You look, did you see the video with OG Mandu from Brooklyn?
Is that the old nigga with the gold tee?
Yeah, that nigga said, he called that nigga Capo the Cap. He called that nigga Cap and Capo.
Yeah, Cap and Capo.
He said
Man,
bird
man.
gang, pigeon ass bird nigga, bird rat. He called that nigga a park rat.
and
Then it
and he
makes
told
sense.
yeah,
It
now it's
makes sense,
crazy.
nigga. You started the bird gang, then your name is Capo.
For
Cap
capping.
and Capo, bird gang, bird ass nigga. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. And look, on top of it, on a serious note, all fades are mandatory, nigga. He called Jim Jones out for the fade, and the nigga said we could fight on your block in Harlem on Linux, nigga.
Yeah, I seen that. I
You
seen
can't
that.
turn that down, nigga. Ain't no turning down no fades.
Yo, it's crazy, and the fact is that ain't gonna happen. But you know, the fact, and I like also like he was like, since you want to act like you all into this shit, put your son up for the shit. And I thought that was real too. I was like,
Yeah,
yo, you know
yeah,
what I mean? But I mean, that's a fact though. To be honest with you, the way he talking, you know, that's kind of like, I don't want to say it's karma, but you know, you promoting all that shit, and then if something happened to somebody in your family, you know what I mean? You are you gonna still feel the same? You
right,
know what I mean? Are you gonna be like, oh, it's the streets? You know what I mean? You gonna handle it like a street nigga? It's just the streets, man. Shit happen. Blah 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 blah. Fuck out of here.
right. Fuck out of here. Nigga ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Nigga ain't gonna do nothing.
Even niggas in the streets don't take it as it's the streets, nigga. They hot. They want revenge. You know what I mean? And you know, yeah, it's on some street shit, but most niggas put their kids on. So you know what I mean?
Right.
Put their kids
I
on so they can have a better life than we had. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So
Cause
I mean,
6ix9ine been calling this nigga Jim and Mel Matrix out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 6ix9ine, even though you know what I'm saying, niggas don't jack 6ix9ine, son, but he be making some valid points when
the
he's
only
like,
rat you
nigga,
jacking.
huh?
That's the only rat you jacking.
Right. That's the only rat I'm jacking, son, cause 6ix9ine be talking shit.
That
That
nigga.
nigga be talking shit. But he made some valid points though. He was like, nigga,
Right.
you was on a phone call, a tap fed phone call, know what I mean? Trying to get a nigga touch. And you got locked up on 85, nigga, with the burner. You never went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga, he made some valid points. Like this nigga Jim stay getting knocked, but he never seen the sound. So OG Mando was like, nigga, you a rap. He's like, you a known hip hop cop. You an informant, nigga. And when you look at everything, when you put all the pieces together in the paper trail that Jim left, yeah, nigga, I think it's some validation there. I really see that. Yeah.
I don't, I can't call a nigga a rat because I never seen no paperwork or ever seen him in a position where I felt like he ratted. But listen, nigga. I mean, you know what? First of all, I can't say he's a rat.
Speech. It ain't free no more. What? It's not free no more?
Not bad. But I mean, I seen that when he was at the airport and he got into it with the two niggas on the escalator, and the nigga came out.
That's a rat.
That's ratting. Yeah, because the first nigga came out and they just said, "What happened?" He said, "Nah, nothing happened." Blah 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 blah. This, that, and the third trying to spin the cops. Like, yeah, nah, we good. Nigga, Jim Jones came out. Yo, he touched me. He touched me.
Look, they assaulted me. They assaulted me. Him in here, nigga. Look, when you look at that shit, nigga, look at it like you was in jail, my nigga. Say you got into it in jail, and the nigga be like, so what happened and this and that? Yo, I ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was chilling in the yard and they assaulted me. Ain't that snitching?
Right. And I went back and forth with a nigga on Instagram because he said that's telling. And I said, ain't that the same thing, nigga? Fuck out of here, you know what I'm saying?
That's telling, nigga.
It's the same shit. So it's like, yo, nigga, come on, man. But, anyway, though, so I would just say, yo, Jim Jones needs to chill out. He having a bad year. He need to relax, man.
Right. He's still the dickhead of the year. We gonna leave this nigga alone, man. Know what I'm saying? Cause everybody killing this nigga right now. So I'm gonna make more videos on this nigga. Do what I'm saying? Everybody killing that nigga. He's the dickhead of the year.
No,
we
facts.
Move
Definitely.
forward from this Jomo ass nigga.
Jomo ass nigga is crazy.
Right.
So, cause who the best nigga in Dipset?
Freaky Zeke.
Freaky Zeke, nigga.
Freaky Zeke, the best nigga in Dipset, nigga.
The Zeke is. But it's crazy. Yo, moving on from since we talking about ratting in the penal system and judicial system and shit like that. They hit my man Diddy with like 50 years. I'm gonna claim him. That's my nigga right there. I feel like he ain't get found guilty of nothing crazy. All they found him guilty of was paying for Uber. In my eyes, you can call it a flight, whatever, a taxi. Mm-hmm. He told that bitch hop on the back of the bike and let's go, whatever. You know what I mean? They gave my man 4 years for that, for calling a bitch an Uber, and it's crazy right now in the streets.
Son, that just go to show you that like, no matter how much money and power that you think you have, nobody's untouchable. When you go against them people, nigga, and they want you, they can make an example out of you.
And I hear you, but do you think, yo, he deserved 5 years for? It's basically a man charge, which they created for the boxer that was fucking on the white girls.
Right.
Do you think he deserved 4 years for that? 5 years, 50 months, whatever the fuck they tried to give him.
50 months. Nah, honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I believe Diddy should have got time served.
Right.
Because he been there since like last year November, right?
Right. I know he already a year down, but this is a Fed case, right? So you got to do 85%.
Yeah. So if they gave that nigga 50 months, he got to do at least 44 or 40 something like that. You know what I'm saying? I believe they railroad that man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand how the feds go. They gonna have to make something stick. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna, because you know what they say. When the feds got it, they got a 95% conviction rate. And when they come get you, they got something on you and they're going to make something stick. And you got to think about all the big charges that got dropped on this Diddy case, all the testimonies, all the people that came forward and snitched. They had a lot of evidence and proof. So he lucky that he got that 50 months.
Oh, damn, son, over. But, I mean, the charges, though, man, basically calling an Uber for a bitch.
Yeah, we all know that's corny. We all know they played that nigga. We all know that.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? We all know that.
I don't
They
know,
played that
man.
nigga.
Yeah, I know they played them, but you know what I mean? I felt like that he got away light because I felt like they wanted the prosecutor was talking about getting that nigga 11 years. Then that bitch Cassie, who should really be getting sentenced today. That bitch, she hit him with a note, hit him with a letter, scared for my life, blah 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 blah. Then the third victim, number three, hit him with a letter saying, "Nah, the DA try to make me feel like I was being trafficked. I never was being trafficked. I wasn't an escort. I was down with all that shit. I fuck with Diddy. Let that nigga go." I thought that was fly. You know what I'm saying? And then
Right,
that also
right.
shows you on Cassie's behalf how you the only one acting like this because you using it as a clout move. Why she try to come out? She once now that he gets sentenced, she's gonna try to be popping back up everywhere again. You're gonna see her on Love and Hip Hop or some bullshit like that.
That bitch gonna try to drop an album.
Mm-mm. Get the fuck out. If the bitch was nice, she would have had another record deal. The bitch
Right.
is not nice.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I like that song. Boom, 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 boom. Tell me if you like it. That's my shit right there. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. That
I
shit
like
hard.
it.
That shit was hard. Yeah.
But I ain't never heard nothing just this good. I think she had like two more songs or some shit like that. One or more of them I fucked with. But yeah, man, I don't think she's going nowhere. I think it's a clout move. I think she's just trying to get the sympathy of the people. Even though I feel like at least 65% to 70% believe, you was down with all this shit, and if it wasn't for you fiending for that money, nigga Diddy wouldn't even be in this situation.
Right, right, right.
Right.
That's
So
crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that man got railroad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though nobody really had nothing good to say about Diddy. Even like his past groups, Day 26, E-Ness, you know what I'm saying, Making a Band niggas. Nobody got nothing good to say about the nigga as far as like business. You know what I'm saying? But
right. Even Suge
everybody,
Knight.
huh?
Even Suge Knight went on that nigga.
Yeah, everybody say he's an evil nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
mean, niggas know what type of game they getting involved in. Man. They know what comes with the territory of getting in that industry. So, but he got railroad. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? I personally think the nigga should get time served.
Right, right, right. But I understand why Suge mad, nigga. You get caught running a nigga over, you get caught life, nigga. That's on you, nigga. You did some dumb
Right,
shit. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
On the set of a motion picture too. Like, I understand you want everybody to go down with you. I would too if I was you. You know what I mean? But fuck
Yeah,
it. It is what it is, nigga. Nigga Diddy. He'll be home soon. I think he'll be home. If he did, he already got a year in. I feel like, man, I ain't gonna front. He should be like home on some type of probation. But I guess they're gonna probably make him do like a whole nother year. He probably
yeah,
gonna 2 to 3 years probation or some shit like that.
yeah.
Home supervision or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
I think Diddy gonna step. I think Diddy gonna touch the gravel probably like 2027, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, sir.
Yeah, I think he could touch like 27 to 28. You know what I'm saying?
But
But
the
yeah,
freak off gonna be crazy though. If he gotta wait 3 years to have the next freak off, oh, it's gonna be
yeah,
crazy.
that nigga Diddy could come home. I think he could come home more powerful, nigga.
I mean, yeah, listen, man. First of all, he held it down. He ain't bring up nobody else's name. He held it. Because you know what the crazy part is. Well, before y'all locked him up, y'all said all these other niggas was down with him. All these other niggas was there, this and that. If they were, he ain't fold, he ain't bend, he ain't say
Right,
nothing. Because
right.
I'm pretty sure when you got $1 billion, nigga, you don't want to see no parts of the jail or stay in there that long, and you're gonna tell anybody you can. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like with the Epstein nigga. They felt like he was going to tell anybody he can, but I know what I think it is. I think Donald Trump is so stupid. He killed him after he already took the sweetheart deal where nigga got like 10 months in jail and basically he could go back and forth every day to his office and chill
Oh, word.
for 10 months.
Oh, damn. He had a sweet deal.
So why the fuck would he kill himself?
Exactly. Exactly.
So, I think Donald Trump jumped the gun. He was like, yo, this nigga get out. So once this nigga get off for the 10 months, nigga, he gonna start spilling the beans. How I was touching all them little chicks, you know what I mean?
Well, we already know. We already know how that dude got killed. We already know that.
Yeah. And then on top of that, they got the government shutdown going on. That shit crazy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That shit made me go to work one day. I got up, I was like, damn, I don't feel like going to work. I woke up late. I was like, oh, no, the government shut down. Let me get my ass to work.
Right.
Shit
Everybody
crazy.
losing these jobs, man. Everybody losing their jobs, man.
Now, black
Like,
people at a more high rate than anybody.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So, we got to stay focused, man. Even though I feel like, he done made it easy for a nigga just to walk into the job and look at you and go get the fuck out of here and you can't say nothing. Donald Trump, I'm saying, made it easy for
Yeah.
him to do
Yeah.
that to anybody, but especially minorities, you know what I'm saying? And women.
Right.
Now they can just walk in there, you can't even say nothing, you know what I mean? So we're in crazy times right now. Speaking of, you know what I mean, niggas getting money, not really Donald Trump, but niggas getting money. Nigga Nas um, was part of a coalition that won their bid for the casino in Queens for the expansion, 5.5 billion.
Yeah.
And during the
Yeah.
shit, they disrespected Jay-Z because Nas got it. And, all I can say is Queens get the money. But but I'm a Brooklyn nigga. But I
Queens get
fuck
the
with
money.
Nas. Queens get the money. But
Right.
the nigga, they trolled Jay-Z, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of foul, man, because Jake made sure the Nets came to Brooklyn and shit like that. But I mean, they niggas ain't got no control. And the dude that shut down Jay-Z shit was like definitely on some MAGA shit, because he's talking mad shit, like, you know what I mean, like fuck you, you know what I mean, like, y'all letting this nigga come in here and get some of this money with us. Come back with all white people, and next time we'll agree. You know what I'm saying? That's how I
Right.
felt.
Right. Right.
After hearing it and saying it, shit was crazy though. But shout out to Nas, man, 5.5 billion. Yo,
Mm.
that's a pretty penny, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Damn. That's like Nas' second casino, right? Cause I remember a couple months ago that he came out to Vegas like to open a casino or something, or he had like a deal out in Vegas or something.
I don't know. This is the one that they was talking about when Jim Jones was trying to say Nas wasn't relevant.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Oh, so they was talking about that. So they had all that going, so he could open the one in Queens.
Right.
Oh, I thought it was out here in Vegas.
Nas in Queens. So, they
Oh,
probably got to
okay.
talk to them niggas. I think anytime that you open a casino, you got to go fuck with them niggas out in Vegas.
Okay.
Or whatever they do. But yeah, that's what it was. It's big. What I mean, nigga Nas making moves. You got the rank shit. Niggas down with the left shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he out here definitely making moves. I ain't
That
gonna say
nigga's
nothing about.
definitely invested, man. He's invested in everything.
Nah, he's doing it, and then it
He
makes sense
touches.
now because everybody look at Nas as a smart nigga. This is some shit that I feel like niggas like Harris One ain't get to do it. Rakim ain't get to do
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
to see that nigga do it is like niggas is playing with billions. Niggas went rapping about crack and mobster shit, and now niggas is really playing with millions and billions.
Right.
Yeah, that shit is deep, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Him and Jay, the two of the best, nigga. At that, man, it really make you think what Biggie and Pac would have been doing.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know
man.
what I mean?
Hell
That was
yeah.
crazy. You got anything you want to talk about?
Man, look, I've been, you know what I mean? I've just been trolling. I just been scrolling these YouTube streets, man, and TikTok and all that, man. I see this nigga YSL Woody get jammed up in the mall somewhere. I don't know if it was Atlanta. I don't know where it was, but
Why
they
is
trying to
hell?
say this nigga got jammed up for trying to scam a jeweler. Now, we already know. Let's keep it real. We already know a lot of these rappers is wearing fake jewelry. Okay,
Right.
so whether it's 85% moissanite, 15% real diamonds or whatever. Niggas is spending a pretty penny for that high price, high end moissanite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
So
niggas sound like Jacob the jeweler.
yeah, nigga. I'm telling you. But to be scamming a jeweler or something like that, just the first thing I thought about when I seen that, son. The first thing I thought about, I was like, what everybody be saying, these niggas is really broke. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah, these
feel like,
niggas broke.
yeah, and I feel like when niggas, you know how niggas be, that younger generation, they be holding a stack of money up to their ear and all that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I feel like, nigga, that's either from niggas getting endorsement deals, or your little checks from your interviews on these little podcasts. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, when you think about what is niggas doing, like niggas ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even know YSL did music until like after the trial. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know that nigga like rap because he was he was never like a rapper. He was just an enforcer and a shooter, right?
Right. I seen he did a video, but yeah, I didn't. I really, yo, listen. Let me tell you something, man. A lot of these, that's I think that's what's wrong with music too. It's too many rappers now. Before you had to be super nice, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you was down with niggas had to give you the shot.
Right,
Now niggas sign everybody, the shooter, the victim. You know,
right,
niggas
right,
sign everybody, and everybody don't deserve a voice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
right,
everybody has a voice, but some people's voices got to be lower than others. Cause what the fuck is that? You know what I mean?
right, right. It's too many, man. I can't keep up with these niggas, man. That's why niggas always ask me, yo, I know you heard Son's song. I'm like, man, I don't, it's too many of them. I don't listen to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then that sing song rap shit, like some of it is cool. Some of it is cool, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still stuck in the 90s, nigga. I'm Tupac, Biggie, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Rakim, Nas, Mobb Deep.
Hey,
I'm still stuck in that era. You know what I'm saying? I'm I don't know, man. I mean, it's just everything gotta evolve. You know what I'm saying? So the evolution of hip hop right now, it's cool for the young niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's cool for the young niggas. This what they like. This what they do. And like I said, some of them joints be having a nigga like, okay, yeah, this joint is tight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some young niggas that I like. You know what I'm saying? But I would never listen to their whole album. It just gotta be like one or two songs. I'm like, oh yeah, I like that song. But I won't listen to their whole album. You know what
nah,
I'm
that's
saying?
definitely a fact. Definitely a fact, man. Like, my cousin, every time I go back to the city, my cousin put me on to some new shit. I'll be like, who that? He'd be like, such. And mostly it'd be drill shit. And I'll be like, damn. And then, you know me, I'm up. I like to keep up on music, so
Right.
it's hard for me because it's some young nigga from Atlanta, some new nigga from Chicago, some new
Yeah.
nigga from L.A., Detroit. You know what I'm saying? A nigga St. Louis is getting it popping. So it's hard for me to keep up with these little niggas. It's like,
Too many.
yeah, it's too many of
Too
y'all, and
many,
it's
man.
like,
It's too many of y'all niggas.
and a lot of y'all are just dying and going to jail fast before y'all even
Yeah.
get to blow up.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, nigga, do I even waste my time to pay attention to some of y'all niggas?
Right. Cause niggas is a liability to the label.
Nah, I don't. Especially, I think when they get killed, they're not a liability. I think record labels um thrive off a nigga getting hot and nigga
Yeah.
die. You know what I mean? They thrive off that. That's the big payday because now you get all the money and the people that's left to deal with their estates and shit like that. They really don't know what the fuck's going on. Besides the fact that the artist probably didn't know what the fuck was going on. Now you got these niggas who just sitting back and you giving them checks and they don't even understand what they supposed to be getting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's rough. And it's diabolical. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
told you, if you look at the label King Vaughn was on, like 4 or 5 of them niggas died.
Yeah. Empire.
Yeah. As soon as they
Them
start getting
niggas.
hot.
Them niggas just be dying. Like, look, you got Mo 3, you got King Vaughn, you got Pop Smoke, you got P&B Rock. You know what I'm saying? And Takeoff, like Empire, he was under quality control, but like Empire was like distributing they shit, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You got all these niggas that died under Empire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, son. Like that label ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just too much. They just sacrifice their artists, man. That's what I feel like. They
Right.
sacrifice their artists. Cause you know who Jada the Lock said it way back in the days, nigga. You know what I mean?
Dead rappers get best promotion.
Yeah, dead rappers get better promotion. You know what I'm saying? Which is a fact. They do. Cause when rest in peace, Tupac, when Tupac got killed, nigga, what's the name was Machiavelli was number one.
Yeah, that
Biggie
was
got
different.
killed. Life
And that's
after death.
a different era. That's where niggas had to literally go buy your shit.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
it wasn't none of that, a nigga just everybody just fucking streaming YouTube, Spotify, or Apple. You know what I mean? Niggas literally had to go buy your record. So
yeah.
and I
Mm-hmm.
mean both of them succeeded off of that. That's why
Yeah.
people always said that Suge and
Diddy.
Diddy, you already know. And no Diddy.
Yeah.
But
Right.
Suge and Diddy had hands in their depths because they felt like they got rich off of it. Which
Yeah.
is fact they got rich off it, but I don't see them foreseeing that them dying would make them sell a lot of records. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
a lot of rappers die that don't sell a lot of records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Which is
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of Pac, man, his aunt just passed away, Asada Shakur.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to her. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
rest in peace, definitely to her, man. That was crazy, man. Like I said, it's unfortunate she couldn't come back home and enjoy some of this world. You know what I'm saying? She
Right.
stuck out there in Cuba. Cuba got that embargo where them niggas ain't got a car that wasn't made after that 1950s.
Right. Right. Right.
So she was down there, no microwave and shit, probably nothing, cell phone all fucked up.
Right. Right. She didn't get to enjoy this new technology, man.
Yeah, she didn't really get to chill. She definitely, I don't know if she ever been in a Tesla or some shit like that. She definitely probably ain't never seen no shit like that.
Right.
And she was around now, you know what I mean? But God bless her soul, man. I always remember that song by Common. This is for Asada. I like that. That's my joint too.
Right.
Played
Right.
that. I played that at my aunt death anniversary too, which is crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but on a more somber note, you been keeping up with the female rap beef or no? This nigga probably not.
Man, what I did see, I seen the verse. I heard the verse. It's going viral all over TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like the Remy Ma verse. I don't know if she was sending shots at Clarice Shields. Uh,
Clarissa Shields?
yeah, Clarissa Shields. I don't know
Yeah.
if she was sending shots at her, but she was like, I ain't. She said some shit like, I ain't no bum bitch. You a dumb bitch. Why would I fight you? I got a gun, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, okay. Niggas know Remy will bust that gun.
Right, super spicy.
Right.
Nah, but I heard she wasn't talking about her.
Oh, word. Okay.
Right. That's what she said. I heard she said she wasn't talking about her. But
Right.
they always gonna pit them against each other, even though, I mean, two different things, man. One is a boxer, the other one's a rapper. And excuse me. You know what I mean? The Papoose moved on. She moved on. She got dirty Papoose. Clarissa got the real Papoose. And they could just
Right.
chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to keep going back and forth over that shit.
Speaking of Papoose, nigga. That
Papoose.
nigga, that nigga new song is fire. That joint is viral all over TikTok, nigga. You know how when the song go viral, everybody should make a video on it. They rap and do that.
Right.
That little joint, I like that joint, man. Well, I always been a Papoose fan anyway. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I heard Alphabetical Slaughter and Gangster Around My Way and all that, I always been a Papoose fan. You know what I'm saying? Like Papoose could rap. It's just he couldn't get over that slump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yo, listen. When Papoose came out, man, so many, better rappers. I think, Papoose tried to ride the wave. I'm just nice. K Slay helped to try to help him. But really, he should have been more fucking with like Most Def and them niggas. You know,
Yeah.
'cause I think they were bigger artists and they was dropping basically the same type shit, but more. I mean, more.
They
I
was
would say
bringing it mainstream though.
yeah, I wouldn't say mainstream, but I would say this shit was just more Afrocentric, more. You know what I mean? It was different flows and all that though. Papoose shit was more aggressive.
Yeah.
And he was like Papoose. Papoose is like what's that nigga name? Cassidy. That shit sound fire if it's a battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So it's kind of like he got stuck in kind of that realm where, yeah, we know
Yeah.
you're nice, nigga, but you ain't making, he ain't, I mean, he made good songs, but he ain't make good songs for the populace, for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Like he came out in the wrong era type shit.
Right. If he'd have probably knocked definitely Memphis Bleak and a couple other niggas. He'd have knocked a lot of niggas out of competition if he'd have
Right.
came out when Jay and Nas and the niggas start popping just before Cam and Nori and them niggas. Like he'd have probably got Nori out of here also.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
him coming out later, and that's the problem with a lot of the later rappers that got that just New York shit, that Philly shit. Niggas is just spitters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you just a spitter, really, it's not too much. It's not too much motion for you nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Or during them little that the era that Papoose came out, where it was kind of like switching to more of a melody and southern you know what I mean? When it was switching over to Atlanta and shit
Yeah.
like that. So when hip hop switched over there and he was doing what he was doing, even though he got the that fucking song, they made the remix with. It's hard, but I mean that's all he had.
Yeah. 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 The rain. You can't stop the rain.
Yeah, but the original, come on, with Biggie and Shaq is crazy, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, you can't fuck with that. But speaking of the that, also you got the you got the JT and Cardi B going on. It's the fallout from the album still, you know what I mean? And
Right.
and also Nicki Minaj and Cardi B going back and forth. And I want to talk about that because that's crazy. And how you feel about Nicki Minaj addressing Cardi B's daughter and calling her a monkey and saying her mother got three monkeys and about to have another monkey. I mean, literally, like wrote a post directly to her daughter, disrespecting her. And Cardi B got some shots back, but she didn't go too foul. She just said, Nicki Minaj, son favorite color is blue. And she said, yo, I ain't even say nothing when that nigga was looking all cute over there. I ain't hate on that nigga when that nigga was looking cute banging the spoons together, which I thought was crazy. Banging the spoons together and his favorite color is blue was two of the craziest things I heard out of
Yo. Yo, man, this generation, son, you know what I'm saying? I'm still, like I said, like I just said prior to this, man, like I'm still stuck in that old generation, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Scarface said it, man, in the movie, man. Keep the family and the kids out of y'all beef, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't bring kids into that. When you bring kids in that, like the kids is off limits. That's necessary drama right there. Once you bring my kids in the son, then you have to see me. You know what I'm saying? Like all that ain't nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like why would you have to stoop that low to talk about somebody's kids? You know what I'm saying? This between me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see me, it is what it is. Either we could have a adult conversation or we could get the mixing, whatever you want to do. But you don't bring no kids into that. You know what I'm saying? You don't bring mothers, fathers into shit. Or your mother look like this, your kid look like a monkey. Like,
Eh,
nah, son. You don't bring kids into your drama, son. It's just like,
so,
okay, it's just like what you said not too long ago when we was talking about Jim. He said, okay, Jim throwing all this, blood, that, and no nigga to each his own, don't drop your flag. But nigga, are you teaching your son that? You know what I'm saying?
right.
So you keeping your kids away from that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't never bring your kids in the drama, and that's a perfect example of it. You know what I'm saying? So why she talking about her fucking kids? Like that's crazy to me, son. Like I
Nah,
mean it ain't nothing to say. I'm gonna punch you in your face.
yeah,
Like
that's what Cardi said. Cardi said, yo, now she got to see her. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, I thought that was crazy. Then JT dropped a she said dropped a diss song. That shit was trash to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you heard it, but that shit was sounding like trash, nigga.
Hold up, who you said? Jay-Z?
JT
Who is that?
from the City Girls. You know the City Girls?
I told you I don't listen to that shit.
Damn, nigga. Your girl don't listen to the City Girls?
I don't know who she listened to. I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you this though. Nigga, look.
I don't know who she listens to.
I'm gonna tell you this though.
Yeah.
That Cardi B, Imagine They Playing shit, that shit was trash to me, man.
Right.
I
ain't like it either.
That shit was trash. Yo, I can't stand when people do remixes, man. Leave the original songs alone. I hate that shit when they try to remix shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit ain't never gonna sound better than the original. You know what I'm saying? Like the only song I like when niggas remade, and it wasn't even that wasn't the title of the song, like Computer Love. When that who was it? Was it Neo and Chris Brown when they said, I only want you to love. No. Like, I like that shit because we already know it's like, okay, that's Computer Love. That shit hard right there. You know what I'm saying? They didn't remake the original song, but they took that melody, I only want you to love, Computer Love. That shit was hard. But all that remixing shit, like, nah, man, leave the originals alone, man. And Cardi B, man, that shit is garbage, man. That shit trash, man. She didn't say nothing.
You crazy, man. Nigga said, yeah, that shit trash. Now, JT shit was trash, too, man. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up real quick.
I want to hear that. I got to hear that. So JT went at Cardi B?
Yeah.
So what they beefing over?
They beefing over fucking I don't know. I guess they've been beefing for a minute. So, you know what I mean? Shit, what the fuck are they? I don't know why the fuck these bitches is beefing, because I thought they was kind of cool, because, you know, she was fucking with Offset and they was all on the same label. But I don't know. I know Cardi B dissed her on her album, and then she came back and dissed her, and the shit was like fucking trash. I can't even find it. But I guess she had added to her YouTube. But anyway, the shit was trash anyway. I listened to the shit. The bars was garbage. The distance was trash. None of that shit was fire. The way the delivery of most of the shit was just lame and corny. And, and from what I heard from this song I heard off of Cardi B album, which I only heard snippets of, sound way better. But I just think, you know, she shitted on these bitches. They trying to get their get back, but this ain't the one. You know what I mean? This ain't the one that's gonna dethrone her. And Cardi doing her thing, man. She did 200,000 first week. You know what I mean? She the queen for right now.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna front, son. I like I said before, I don't really listen to female rappers, but I like Cardi B. I like her flow. I like her voice. And she be having some fire beats. And she do got some fucking hits. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with, like, I can listen to that shit, like, okay, that shit is hard. Even Nicki has some shit when Lil Wayne was writing for her. I don't know who writing for it now, but when Lil Wayne was writing them songs and shit, and Drake and all of them, Nicki had some shit. Like every feature, Nicki was going the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? She was sounding better than the niggas on the features. You know what I'm saying?
You think they was writing it?
I think they was writing that shit because Cardi B got a ghostwriter too. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, Fontaine.
Nicki, I think well, there was, you know what I mean? Allegedly, there was a rumor going around saying Lil Wayne was writing that shit. I don't know because I never heard.
I felt like Safari was helping a lot, but then I heard his raps. His shit is corny.
Yeah, but that's why I was about to say, man, that nigga cannot. If that nigga was writing her shit, son, you seen when that nigga went on Flex like that. No, not Funk Flex, the Breakfast Club. When Charlamagne was like, "Yo, God, that ain't it." That ain't it. That shit was garbage.
Yo, son, hot trash. That's how that
nigga was yelling.
That shit was trash.
Trash, son.
I mean, yo, when you hear it and you hear the bars and you're listening to it, you like, yo,
he ain't ready for Nicki.
You know,
Nah.
then she get dropped the second song and it sound like Jeezy wrote it. I was like, that sound old. That sound like Jeezy all the way, nigga. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
But yeah, man, this shit is trash, man. You know what I mean? Cardi, man, Cardi got the flow, man, and you know something about Cardi music where it's almost besides when she's talking about sucking dick and WAP and all that other dumb shit. That
Right.
shit is almost borderline, you know, get a nigga hype type, you
Yeah.
know. It remind me of Foxy Brown, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where how you can spit some of Foxy Brown rhymes and not
Right.
feel like you just said
Right.
some gay shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Foxy, I ain't in front. When Foxy was out
Foxy
back
was
in the
that
day,
good.
nigga, I don't give a fuck. A nigga could front all he want, nigga. We was spitting her bars, nigga. You
Hell
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That shit she did with Jay-Z, that uh uh what's that shit? I'll be good. Nigga, she went
Yeah.
off. Straight off the break, we drop hits. Tell me how nasty can it get? All the way from the hood to the neck of the woods. One thing for sure, I'll be good. Nigga, she went the fuck off.
Nah, she went off on that. She went
She
off
went
on
off on that shit.
Who
You know what I'm
Shot
saying?
Ya. She went off on a lot of joints, especially the first album. Her first album was one of my favorite female rapper albums.
Yeah. And the firm. She went off on affirmative action too.
Oh yeah, she definitely
Yeah.
did.
They said Nas wrote that, but nigga, she went off. I don't give a
It
damn.
sound good though, man. You know
Shit
what I mean?
sound good.
And like I said, it was almost borderline nigga shit. So
Yeah.
kind of fuck
Yeah.
with it. Even I
Yeah.
remember when you know had this mixtape back in the day, and what's the name just the Shaheem the Rugged Child because
Oh, okay.
he sounded like him. So you know, I guess he was like, "Yo, what the fuck these niggas doing?" But
Right.
he shitted on her on the freestyle with him and 60 Second Assassin, which was hard back in the days. I wish I could remember it. But yeah. So yeah, Foxy and you know, Foxy blew up. She was going. She sold like 3 million twice. She did her thing, man. She deserved to be named honored among the greats. I think you know what I mean. To me, and I tell anybody at that era if you was paying attention, she was outselling Little Kim, killing Little Kim. Little Kim just lasted longer than her. That's all.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think if Little Kim ain't, if whatever happened to Foxy with her hearing and her going to jail and all that shit, that really just was the demise of everything.
Yeah.
If half that
Yeah.
shit ain't happened, she'd have probably still been on over Kim. But I guess because we lost her, we gave Kim a little bit more props. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But Foxy Brown was always better than Little Kim.
Yeah. She was. She was. I
Right.
listened to Foxy before I listened to Lil Kim. That's a fact.
No, that's
Yeah.
a fact. That's a fact. Even though
Yeah.
Little Kim got joints, but I think Foxy got more joints, and Foxy just was a better. You know what I mean? It just sounded better. That shit sounded hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still listen to that shit with her case and Mary J. Blige. Touch Me, Tease Me. That's my shit.
Right.
Yeah, she got her shit off on that, man. And so, what else is going on, man?
What's the
Damn.
name?
Oh, bad.
Did you see? Did you bring it back? Bring it back to the drop your flag challenge, right? What's the name? One of East Coast niggas spoke out because Hocus 4/5 when he did the drop your flag challenge, right?
Right.
These niggas had something to say. Whack 100 and Adam 22, and Styles P went at them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen when he basically was shitting on Adam 22 and No Jumper Crew, and they got offended because he basically saying, man, how you letting that nigga dictate this, make fun of something that's affecting black people's lives, and y'all niggas supposed to be OGs and gangbangers over there, and basically making a mockery of your life. And
Right.
they got offended and talking about Styles P when they see him and they gonna do this, they gonna do that. Nonsense, man. Because basically proving this point and you're making yourself look foolish. You know what I'm saying? But that's
Right.
LA shit. You know, LA with gangs mean something different to niggas in LA than it does to niggas on our side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's different politics. Like we East Coast don't politic the way the West Coast politic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm gonna keep it a band. Like I agree with that nigga Styles P. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga Adam, if you know Adam's track record when it come to No Jumper, he wasn't how he is now. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga wasn't interviewing mad gangbangers and rappers. He was just an average white boy from New Hampshire with tattoos on some skateboard and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when he went to Cali, that's when he started, okay, let me interview this nigga. And the nigga, you could see the evolution of it. The niggas, he flipped. You know what I'm saying? Now, like Styles P said, y'all allowing this white man who is a culture vulture to dictate black people business. He's sticking his nose in our business, and y'all niggas is backing this nigga like, okay, he's the slave master, whatever the slave master said. Yes, a master. You know what I'm saying? So that shit right there, I agree with that nigga Styles. You know what I'm saying? Because Adam, nigga, if it wasn't for black people, nigga, you capitalizing off of gangbangers. You know what I'm saying? That nigga don't interview nobody else. You ever peep No Jumper? He don't interview regular niggas. He interviewed nothing but gangbangers now.
Yeah, I know. He profits off the blood of black people.
Yeah. He'll bring King Pill in there. Then he'll bring Whack 100 in there. Then he'll bring For Extra in there. Then he'll bring Munchie B in there. Then, like, nigga, you bringing everybody in there that got beef with each other. You know what I'm saying? So if niggas already know niggas is gonna be pulling up to No Jumper, you know what I'm saying? And it could be a problem. But he's a cracker. So niggas like, you know, he capitalizing off this. Controversy sells. He just using these niggas as a pawn. And they don't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, what they say right now, man, like nigga, when it comes to money, niggas will do anything, son. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, he cut the check, I'm gonna be up there. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is different, son. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain codes in the streets that real niggas live by, and we stick to the code. You know what I'm saying? And some niggas sell their soul for that dollar, man, or that recognition, or that clickbait. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, I'm not feeling that shit. I mean, I commend Styles P for stepping out because I ain't really hear nobody else step out and say nothing from the East Coast like that. Or maybe I just ain't been paying attention enough like that. But Styles P is the one that's going viral because, you know, he's Styles. He the ghost. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I
That's me
respect
the
it.
ghost, nigga. You
And
already.
niggas ain't touching that nigga Styles, man. Niggas can make threats all day, nigga. You think
Right.
that nigga ain't got no West Coast connects?
Right. Son been around for over 20 years. You already
Right.
know.
And you got to think about this. Keep it a buck. Jim Jones is connected to Wacko. Shout out to Wacko. You know what I'm saying? OG Wacko from Westside Peru. I met him, you know what I'm saying, at the bike club in Compton and shit. But Wacko is a reputable. He's a official, you know what I'm saying, OG in Compton. And every time Jim Jones come to LA, he links with Wacko. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if Jim Jones could tap in and get connected to niggas like that, what makes you think Styles P, Sheik, and JD can't do that? You know what I'm saying?
I would think they already, because you know they've been doing this way longer than Jim Jones.
They've been doing it way longer, nigga, and they more realer than Jim.
Right. And I
So,
think niggas just respect the locks. You know what I mean? Like we kind of seen their whole journey, and we see how they stuck together through the whole shit. Niggas
right,
respect that more than anything. You know what I mean? We know that's some brotherhood type shit.
right. The only difference is them niggas don't bang. So Jim had no choice but to check in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nigga,
Exactly.
you claiming this blood shit, nigga. You ain't about to do no shows out here. You ain't coming over here, period, unless you checking in, aka breaking bread.
Yeah. Speaking of, did you see the nigga finesse 2 times get pulled? The nigga try to run down on him, and Texas make him check in.
I only seen a little bit of it, but I seen a little bit.
That nigga said the only checking in I'm doing is in the prison, nigga. When I get to the
Oh,
prison,
oh,
when I
so
get to
niggas
the
ain't
prison.
check them? Oh, okay. That nigga was on some the baby shit in Atlanta, huh?
Yeah. That nigga was up
Okay,
when he got on the hood of the car. Nigga said, I'm not going. Yeah, niggas is not, nah, fuck that. The only checking
right,
in I'm doing is when it's time to go to the prison, nigga, to jail.
right. That's it, nigga. That's it. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's just crazy. You know, I sat there and I thought about it and I said, now these is probably some niggas that really ain't even controlling nothing in their area, but they trying to press the nigga. to get, you know what I mean, to try to see what they could get out of nigga. I say sometimes you're gonna get what you ask for. You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta stop fucking with niggas. You know,
Chasing
it's
clout.
crazy. Yeah, yeah. That's
Chasing
what it be
clout,
about,
man.
man. It be about so you could go run back to the incident and say, I pressed that nigga. That nigga was shook. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's sickening. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. But yo, anything else before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. The only thing that's happening over here in the West Coast, man, being that we speaking about checking in, and we know Big U started the check-in thing, right?
Right.
So I was just on, you know what I'm saying, Young N Hefe channel. Shout out to Young N Hefe and Compton Rick Rock. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They put videos up about Big U, basically saying nigga ain't coming home. They got over 100 testimonies, you know what I'm saying, against this man. And Brick Baby had just took a plea deal. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know Brick Baby was getting caught with the ratchets, you know what I mean? Never went to jail. I ain't calling the nigga a rat or whatever, but he just took a plea deal, but he ain't got no paperwork on him with him telling on nobody. So I guess he holding it down like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he just took a plea deal. I forgot what it. I think it was. I think they say he was facing up to 15 years. You know what I'm saying? But Young and Hefe broke it down because Young and Hefe just came home from the feds and he running his numbers up on his podcast. And he only been on a podcast for like 10 months to a year. You know what I'm saying? He doing them numbers, man. So he was breaking it down how the feds work. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to when they say, oh, you could get up to 15 years. I forgot what he called it, but he said it's something when they be like, okay, you got this, da da da. But you know what I'm saying? But Brick Baby just took a plea deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch some more stuff on it. So the next one we can really get into it. You know what I'm saying? See what's going on. You know what I'm saying? With Big U, Brick Baby, and Loose Cannon. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with Loose Cannon. You know what I mean? But that's the only thing that's happening over here on the West Coast.
Yeah, nah, this shit crazy, man. The only thing happened over here, man. I forgot what project it was in the Bronx. My cousin just told me too. But a building, a project building in the Bronx. The whole corner of the building collapsed from the 17th floor down.
Damn.
From the incinerator, it was gas leak in the incinerator. I heard something to do with National Grid. They got rid of that shit, but they didn't. Yo, and the shit looked like fucking the World Trade Center Part 3. You know what I mean?
Damn.
This shit
Anybody get
crazy.
hurt?
No, nobody got hurt, which is a good thing. They
That's
said
a
nobody got
blessing.
hurt.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
But it was definitely crazy to see. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
basically the whole building coming down. See if I can see this, find the shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit was crazy. You know what I mean? And you know, when I seen it, I was like, yo. When I seen it, the shit was just like, you know what I'm saying?
In the Bronx.
Right.
What, you said it was in some projects?
It was a project building. I'm about to show you right now.
I've been to the Mitchell houses. I chilled to the Mitchell houses in the Bronx with my nigga Nico, man. Shout out to my nigga Nico Thomas, man.
That's what it looked like.
Damn.
Yeah, afterwards.
Damn, son.
Yeah, that shit crazy, nigga. The whole corner of the building, but that's that whole line is the incinerator.
Right, right.
Incinerator. You know what I mean? So what? It's just crazy, nigga. You living right next to that shit. The whole side of your fucking building just go down, nigga.
Yeah, man. I used to
I went
live in the Bronx, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Decatur and Gun Hill, man. You know what I'm saying? I used to catch the train, White Plains across the street from White Plains, you know what I'm saying? I just to jump on the A train, the L train, shoot to Coney Island, jump on the B and the Q and go to Coney Island. Then I go see you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Jump on them trains. You know what I mean? I used to live in the Bronx, man. I love the Bronx, though. They got some fine ass bitches.
Now the Bronx is crazy, man. You know what I mean?
It's
I
dirty.
ain't gonna front.
It's dirty and crazy.
I like it out in the Bronx too, man. But you already know you're too far away from Brooklyn, nigga. When you gotta take
Yeah.
an hour, almost an hour ride out.
Yeah. That nigga, when I used to jump on the train, from the Bronx to Brooklyn, son, it was like an hour and a half ride.
Hell yeah, man. It's a
I'm
long
like,
ride, a long
damn.
stretch. And then you know you out there, nigga. You know, the difference about the Bronx, and I mean most Latino neighborhoods you go into, period. But you know, once they realize you ain't from out there, or
Yeah,
it's one of the more Puerto Rican blocks or Hispanic blocks, Dominicans, and they know you shouldn't be over here, nigga. Oh, nigga, it's like warriors. It's like warriors, nigga.
yeah,
You trying to make your ass back to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
nigga, right. I remember Stone. Look, I remember when I moved out there, right? You know, I was out there like 2008, and my cousin Tim. Shout out to my cousin Tim, man. You know what I'm saying? I moved out there with him, right? And like I said, this nigga stayed on Decatur. You know what I'm saying? And it was Decatur and Gun Hill Road. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was in the trenches and shit. So I remember, you know what I mean, that's when I was on my super crip shit, right? So I had, you know, back then I blue chugs, blue hat and flag. I was still flagging and shit. So I'm like, I'm walking out the street and shit. Boom, I'm going to the little chicken spot around the corner. And I leave, I come back, it's niggas outside and shit. So, and I see my little cousin, Tim's son, you know what I'm saying? Um, So niggas like, hey yo, cuz these niggas want to talk to you. I'm like, man, I ain't talking to these niggas. I don't know these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of
Right.
here. And I already knew what it was about. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't talking to these niggas. And that day, I remember what I had on that day, dog. I had like a railroad, you know, people that ride trains, they little button up shirts and shit. I had like one of them shirts. It was
You
like
had
a
on the
Von Dutch or
Oshkosh
some
Bagosh,
shit.
nigga.
Yeah. And I had some blue chucks on. So I already knew what niggas was coming for. So I was like, I ain't talking to these niggas. So he's like, nah, cuz just come talk to him. You know what I'm saying? You know, I lived over here for that. I said, man, tell them niggas to come over here. So them niggas came to the stoop, the building upstairs that we staying in. And basically, you know what I mean? I let niggas know, like, yeah, nigga, this is what it is, blah, 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 this and that. And nigga, you know how it is in New York, nigga. We chilled the whole night drinking.
Right.
Yeah, son, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm from Utica, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, you from Upstate? Yeah, nigga. Nigga, we just getting fucked up, drinking,
Right.
and it just went from there. So every day after that, it was like, Tiz, what up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Da-da-da. Nigga, because I was always up and down that fucking road, walking the Bainbridge and go shopping and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, I was, yeah. But, I mean, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? It was cool, man. But like you
Nah,
said,
you
nigga,
love that type shit, nigga. That's your shit, nigga.
it was
I want
cool,
this
man.
hood, whatever hood I'm standing in right now, to accept me.
Right. Right, nigga. Right. Fuck that.
Stamp he, and I'm gonna stamp you back, nigga.
Right. Nigga, you ain't about to run me up out of but I mean, you know, nigga, that's how niggas get killed, man. You ain't the toughest nigga in the world, though. So I respect
Yeah.
shit, but it's just like, nigga, you just ain't about to nah. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But
You
I
ain't gonna
respect
make
it.
me move, but
Yeah,
you
I
know,
respect it though.
we can talk like men, and then you know what I mean, and recognize real. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, before we go, I
Yeah.
gotta say this. Last time we was on the podcast and you shout out D Lillian, right?
Yeah.
For calling the nigga upset.
Yeah.
You know
Upset.
what I'm saying? Shout out D
Upset.
Lillian, man.
That is
Yo,
crazy.
remember you kept saying D Lillian? I was like, I don't know her. Nigga, I know who she is, nigga.
Right. She sung
Yeah, I know who she is, man.
Sunday,
Shout out
you
D
know.
Lillian. This second shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I know who she
Right.
is. You know what I mean? But yeah, I said that. But I wanted to say, you know, for speaking at the time, you know what I'm saying? I heard they caught one of the shooters that unalived Reese Howard. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I seen that.
I seen that they caught one of the shooters, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to say rest in peace to that man, bro. You know what I'm saying? I send my condolences to his family, his brothers, you know what I'm saying? Trigger Smith, you know what I'm saying? Dupree Smith, all that, you know what I'm saying? His family, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, my Uncle Ant, he got kids by their aunt or something like that.
Oh,
Janetta,
right.
rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? So I knew
R.I.P.
them, I knew them
Oh yeah,
niggas, you know
I
what I'm
knew
saying?
her. I used to go see her at the crib over there on Boyce. Yeah, I'm not Boyce,
Yeah,
whatever it is, right across the street from the school on
yeah,
White Plains.
yup,
Yeah, so I used to go
yup,
chill at the crib. I remember her. Very
yeah,
beautiful lady, man. Rest in peace to her too. Also, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. So I just want to say, yeah, that's a good thing that they found one of them shooters, man. I don't know how many shooters was involved, but it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, parents or whatever, parents might feel a certain type of way, but me saying this, but man, fuck that. it's a good thing that they caught one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Catch all them niggas.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
look,
saying?
listen. What I say is this, man. It's a double-edged sword, man. You know what I mean? Of course, nobody want their family member to be locked up for long periods of times, but at the same time, man, you also, if you're a human being, no matter if your family or anybody else, somebody you know has something to do with it, you still grieve for the person, that family who lost their lives. So
Right,
you know,
right,
condolences to them. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? And I mean, the people, whoever, you know, because you never know what the fuck, who did what or what the fuck happened. Because the cops don't let us know, and unless you go sit in the courtroom every day, you'll never know. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
you know what I mean. Condolences to the Cerise family, man, and it's unfortunate that not only is his family getting fucked up over this, but other people's families because, and essentially, you know, they're gonna miss time with their loved one, but it ain't the same as somebody passing away. You know what I'm saying?
right, right, right.
So you know, peace and love to everybody. I would say. You know, I don't know none of the, you know. I probably bumped into Cerise a couple times. You know what I mean? And the other people I really don't know at all. But you know, it's all love, and I hope you know what I mean, the family receives justice, and you know what I mean. You know, we could, you know, nobody else. Hopefully there's no more violence over this particular situation, but you know, the streets gonna do what the streets gonna do.
Word, man. Let God take care of it, man.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But
Word up.
life
Let
is
God
life.
take care of it.
Life be life, and sometimes, man, the shit is just, you know, go the wrong way, and sometimes it go the right way. Hopefully, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man. These niggas still over here killing cops and shooting cops and shit. So, you know,
Yeah. It's
these
crazy, man. It's
yeah,
crazy, man. I got to, it's a lot, you know, the shit. It's just it's for me, to me. What I see now is like the police is just getting emboldened and more. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
ain't never see the police at this clip violate niggas so much. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Swear to God. Swear to
You know,
God.
so
You
y'all
know
be
what I'm
safe
saying?
out there, man.
Swear to God. You know what I'm saying? The next one, man, listen, man. All these black bodies being found in the bayous and shit. You seen that shit? The black dude that they found hanging in the tree down south. You know what I'm saying? Like
Shit
it's a
crazy.
lot going on, son. It's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I be like, man, niggas need to unify. We don't have no unity. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit, we already know who's our enemy, but we are our worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? But when we get together, can nothing formed against us prosper, man. But I mean, we ain't no telling when that's gonna happen because we've been separated and divided for so damn long because we're not conscious aware of who we are. So
No, you speaking facts, my nigga.
we gotta get it together, son. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why, like, I used to be one of them niggas that see black niggas and I got a face fight, I got a mad dog you and all that. You know what I'm saying? Now I just see black people, I'll just be like, yeah, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like Tupac said in the song, don't see me as a whatever, see me as a distant brother, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the way I move now. I guess it comes with age, man. When you grow up and you done seen so much, you done so much, nigga, you start to calm down and be, you know what I'm saying, be more patient and more vigilant with a clear mind. You just be like, okay,
Right.
yeah, I
For
ain't gonna look
sure.
at niggas like they ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna look at niggas like I beat this nigga up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just move different when you get older, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you see how more evil the world is getting. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't no evil race. You know what I'm saying? But they
Mm-mm.
made us evil. They made us this way. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
So it's up to us to get it back to the root source of it. You know what I'm saying?
yo,
And
even with all that said, we are loving and inviting people, brother. We let
right,
everybody rock with us. We rock with
swear to God.
everybody. You know what I mean? Even though, you know, the way Jews and Arabs look at each other is crazy. You know, it's just a constant hate for each other. We do
Right,
not have that same hate for anybody. Even
right.
though we know a lot of y'all niggas, you know, other races and cultures look down on us and do a lot of foul shit towards us. You know what I mean? We still embrace y'all on a one by one, a person by person thing. You know what I mean? We don't go, yo,
Yeah,
all y'all white niggas ain't shit. You know what I mean?
right,
We do
right.
that. You know what I mean?
We
So
don't do that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? We
So
we
we
still
fully
loving
embracing
and
and loving. You know what I mean?
like you said, we still loving and inviting race. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, you know what I mean? With that being said, peace, love, blessings, and happiness, prosper and flourish in life, man. You know what I'm saying? True spill, man.
Yeah, True Spill TV. You already know what it is, man. Stone Diggy, Tiz the Gator. Till next time, we out.
We out.